Okay. It's 5:15, 5:16 now. I'll call the meeting to order. I guess we need to do a roll call. So is Carolyn going to do that?
Yes. Bussey.
Present.
Carter.
Present.
Hunt.
Present.
Keller. Lunds. Peterson.
Here.
Thank you. And Erickson.
Present.
5
So
are
we have-
present.
We have a quorum. Thank you. So the first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from October 13th, 2021. So I would entertain a motion for their approval.
Move approval, Bussey.
Second. Second Hunt.
Carolyn, did you get the second? I wasn't sure whether it was Commissioner Carter or Commissioner Hunt.
I have Hunt. Bussey,
Okay.
motion, Hunt, second.
Okay. Any additions or corrections? If not, Carolyn, would you call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye.
Thank you. 5-0.
Thank you. And so then the next item is 2.1, acknowledging determination regarding telephone or interactive technology meeting. Shane, do you want to talk to that, or how do we want to handle that?
I gotta remember to push this button. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Mr. President, Commissioners. So this item relates to the fact that we're meeting mostly virtually this evening. A determination was made by the city and port's legal staff that we can conduct meetings this way due to COVID. And so this is the legal part of that. We are here in person in the council chambers, a couple of us, and the majority of the council, the Port Authority members are attending remotely tonight. And so this is the paperwork, if you will, to do that.
So Shane, do we need to take a vote authorizing that, or is it just a statement?
Mr. President and Commissioners, there is a suggested motion in the packet.
Okay. I would then entertain a motion for the action to acknowledge using distance and interactive technology.
So moved. Carter. Second Hunt.
So Mr. Carter moved. We have a second by Commissioner Hunt. Any further discussion? If not, Carolyn, you want to call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt.
Aye.
I appear Robert Lunds is on. Bob? Peterson,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye.
5-0, and we'll see if Rob can get connected.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, item 2.2, the contract for services between the city and the Port Authority. It's on page 8 to 13 of your package. Shane, do you want to?
Thank you, Mr. President and Commissioners. So this is an annual to-do for us. What this does is it allows the Port Authority to hire city staff to administer the Port Authority. And so that's Jason, Becky, myself, and then little pieces of lots of others within the city. Lori is the CFO, the city manager, bills a bit of time back to the Port Authority, and others. And so very similar to last year, basically the port's contracting with the city for staff services, and we recommend approval of the contract.
Is there any discussion? If not, there's a motion in your package that's contained on pages 8 to 13. So I would entertain a motion to approve the contract for city services between the city of Bloomington and the Port Authority.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Hunt. Do we have a second?
Second, Bussey.
Second by Commissioner Bussey. Any further discussion? That, Carolyn, you want to call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt,
Aye.
Lunds. You're muted, Rob. Can you give me a thumbs up?
I think that's an aye, Carolyn.
Thank you. Peterson,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye.
Thank you. 6-0.
Passes 6-0. Okay, the next item then is item 2.3, amendments to the Rosa Apartment Tax Increment Financing Plan. Shane, you want to? Looks like Jason's going to do it.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. President and Commissioners. I believe I am sharing my screen. So tonight before you is an amendment to the Rosa Apartments Tax Increment Financing Plan, District Number 1-J, and a revision to the contract for private development. Just to give you a quick background on this, so back in July of 2020, the Port Authority Commission approved the creation of a housing TIF plan, as well as a development contract for the Rosa apartment project, which was a 6-story, 183 unit apartment, with which the TIF assistance is going to help create 37 units at the 50% area median income. There's just a rendering of it. This project is located just east of 34th and north of American Boulevard in the South Loop District. Projected construction back then, the developer was thinking that this project was going to get underway in 2021. However, due to market conditions, from construction costs to the supply chain and labor issues, the developer has pushed back the construction start date to the spring of 2022. And so in order to capture the tax increment from the increased valuation on this project, the developer and city staff is recommending that we push back that first year of tax increment from 2023 to 2024 to account for this construction delay, with which in addition then we're also looking to then extend the expiration date back 1 year as well to 2049. Subsequently, we're also looking to amend the development contract to just update the construction start date within that document to the 2022 year, as well as align then the amended recommended TIF increment dates as previously stated. And so with that, I would go ahead and staff recommends the following two motions, and I'm available if you have any questions.
Okay, questions for Jason from any of the commissioners?
President Erickson?
The motions Jason is talking about are written out in full on pages 16 to 18 and then 19 to 25. They're two long motions, and I would guess we need to move separately on the motions. So if there's no further discussion, I would entertain a motion for the first motion. I move to adopt a resolution modifying the tax increment financing plan for tax increment financing district number 1J.
Mr. President,
Yes,
I move that we adopt the resolution modifying the tax increment district financing plan for tax increment financing district number 1J.
thank you. We have a motion made by Commissioner Peterson. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Hunt. Is there any further discussion? If not, Carolyn, you want to call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt,
Aye.
Lunds, Peterson,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye.
Rob, I'll just have you give me a thumbs up, please. 6-0.
I can't see. Okay. You saw Commissioner Luntz. He doesn't appear on my screen. Okay. All right. Motion passes 6-0. So then we have another motion, which is a fairly long one. It's contained on pages 19 to 25. So I entertain that motion.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I move that we adopt a resolution approving the revised contract for private development with Rosa Apartments LLC and the issuance of a tax increment limited revenue note.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Hunt. Any further discussion? If not, Carolyn, you want to call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt,
Aye.
Lunds, thumbs up. Thank you. Peterson
Aye.
and Erickson.
Aye.
6-0. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Carolyn,
Okay.
Mr. President.
Thank you, Jason. And so I guess we move on then to item 2.4.
Mr. President.
Amendments to the American Square Plan.
Mr. President.
Please.
Mr. President, Commissioners, just our legal staff is reminding us that we need to hear the votes by state law in order for them to be recorded. And so hopefully we can work through Commissioner Lunz's audio issues, but I don't think we can formally record those votes, Carolyn, because we can't hear him. So this is a state law. So we'll
Okay.
work through that hopefully before the 6 o'clock meeting.
All right. Well, do you want to try to get, we're running pretty early. Do you want to try to get Commissioner Luntz's issues corrected now, or do you want to go over the last item?
Mr. President, Commissioners, I think we should go through this agenda, and then in the interim, we'll try to get Commissioner Lundz connected.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you proceed then? Thank you, Shane.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President and Commissioners. Similar to the last item, this one is amendments to the American Square Tax Increment Financing Plan District number 1-K. Just to give you guys another quick overview of this project. So back in August of 2020, the Port Authority Commission approved a housing tax increment financing district for both to include both phase 1 and phase 2 of the American Square project to assist in the future phase 2 affordable housing project. And so just to give you a quick overview, so phase 1, which is called the Ardor, that once again is a 242 unit market rate apartment. Potential construction revised is spring of 2022. The last time we were before you, the developer was looking at either the fall of 2020 or the spring of 2021. However, once again, due to market conditions and stuff, that project has been delayed, and they are hoping to start construction this coming spring in 2022. The second phase, phase 2, that's potential. It's a preliminary project. The last time we spoke on this, they were looking at about an approximately 86 unit, 100% affordable project at the 60% area median income. Plans and negotiations for that will pick up once the developer is under construction on the phase 1 project. And so staff will be back before the Port Authority Commission to discuss any financial assistance and the development contract on that phase. And so just to kind of give you guys a quick overview again of why this TIF district is being established now versus waiting until the phase 2 project is secured or finalized. So what it is the tax increment financing district needs to be established in order to capture the tax increment from all of the projects. And so since the phase 1 project is first, we need to approve and establish that district, or excuse me, need to approve the tax increment financing district. And then the tax increment is captured from both districts, with which then the TIF assistance will go strictly to phase 2, to the affordable project. And so none of the tax increment financing is going to the 100% market rate project, the phase 1. Once again, this project is located east of 34th and south of American Boulevard. Here's a rendering of the 100% market rate project. And so similarly to the Rosa project, the developer and staff is looking to push back the TIF plan's first increment to 2024 to reflect the construction delay of the phase 1 market rate project. In addition, we're also looking to then push back the expiration date on this TIF plan to December 31st of 2049, making it a full 25-year tax increment district. And so with that, staff recommends the following motion on the screen, and I am available for any questions.
Questions for Jason from any commissioner?
Mr. President?
Yes.
Question, Jason, both on the American Square, but also for the previous project, the Rosa. What is our level of confidence that we are going to be able to get in the ground on this next year?
With Mr. President and Commissioner Bussey, from the Rosa development, they are currently working on their construction plans for their project. And so they are hoping everything is on course for them to submit their building permit application here within the first part of 2022. The developer for American Square, I believe, is on the meeting as well. So I could let him speak with regards to his confidence with moving forward on phase 1, if you would like.
That would
Please
be
do
helpful,
so.
yes. Thank you.
Members, this is Mike Waldo with Ron Clark Construction. Let me see, I think. Yeah, I can get a
Welcome.
video. Amazing. Yeah, as you all know, it's been a pretty interesting last 18 months in the construction development side of the world. We had actually gone through a stint where we had one of our investor groups actually try to buy the project from us and then failed to get it done. So Mr. Kading and myself and our group is back running the project again, full boat. And we actually met with our contractors this morning. We're hoping to finalize bids here probably by the first of the year. And both contractors are looking for a March or April start. So in today's world, there's no 100%, but I sure feel we're kind of in that 90% plus of where we're going right now. Costs are a little bit higher, but I think in the same time frame, some of the rents have moved up a little bit, but not as much as the cost. But we're still very confident that we are in the right position to move forward. We love the project. We like the opportunity because we will also be the developer, the affordable down the road. So we're very excited to have this project move forward, which gives us a leg, hopefully within 2 years of getting that affordable site project work. So.
Commissioner Bussey, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Are there any other questions? If not, Shane, do we want to take a vote on this, or do we have Commissioner Luntz in position now where he can be heard?
Mr. President, Commissioners, I don't think we can still hear Commissioner Lunds, but it doesn't need to have Commissioner Lunds's.
Can I be heard now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
I don't know, I'm hitting the button both times and it wouldn't come through. I did have my earphones in. Why would that have anything to do with the audio?
Yeah, Commissioner Lunds, we'll try to get it squared away between the two meetings here, but we can hear you now. So if Carolyn, if there's a motion and a second, then we can consider this motion.
Just to reiterate, I voted aye on the previous two motions. If that expedites anything.
We can ask Julie Eddington if we need to revote. But thank you, Rob. Well, I would entertain a motion then for the American Square recommendation that's contained on pages, the motion is actually on pages 80 to 82 of their package.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Mr. Peterson.
I move that we adopt the resolution modifying the tax increment district financing plan for tax increment financing district number 1K.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second?
Second by Commissioner Bussey. Any further discussion? If not, Carolyn, do you want to call the roll?
Bussey,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Hunt,
Aye.
Lunds.
Aye.
Thank you. Peterson,
Aye.
Erickson,
All right,
6-0. Thank you.
thank you very much. And then do we want to go back and take the two other motions that we didn't have? Or Julie, you can give us some advice.
I think now that we can hear Commissioner Lunds, and he's noted on the record that he has voted for the last two motions, I think we're fine.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Shane, do we have anything else on our agenda?
Thank you, Mr. President and Commissioners. Nope, that ends the Port Authority agenda. And we'll be back at 6 o'clock for the concurrent portion of the meeting tonight.
Well, before we go into a temporary adjournment, it's the end of the year, and I just want to express my gratitude to the staff for all the diligent work they've done this year. We've had two very difficult years in a row, and I think the extra hours and the time and the dedication and dealing with these things, we've had many difficult issues. And I was telling Shane in an earlier meeting, I think the credibility that he has with all of us, with the staff, with the developers and everything is critical. And I know the same thing goes for Jason and Becky and everybody else involved. So we're truly fortunate to have staff, and we're back to the mode that we had unfortunately had to get used to operating in for, I guess, almost 2 years in terms of being remote. And I know personally, I enjoyed being able to sit at the table and actually see people and have a chance maybe to say hello and pass on greetings and do whatever before and after meetings. So I just want to, my standpoint, and I'm in a situation where I'm especially grateful this year because my wife didn't know she had multiple myeloma at the start of the year. And we're now in a situation where through modern medicine, she's had a stem cell transplant and their last bone biopsy was free of any myeloma. So again, like many of you, we have many things to be thankful for. So I don't know, Shane, do we adjourn or did we just temporarily pause, or how do we handle our 20-minute break?
Mr. President, Commissioners, I think what we've done in this situation is temporarily adjourn the Port Authority meeting, and then we pick it up at 6. So we don't have to go through all the ramifications of closing the meeting.
Okay, well, I will temporarily adjourn it. And I forgot to mention Carolyn when I was talking about people that we have to be thankful for. So Carolyn, we're very thankful for all your services too.
Thanks.
Well, with that, let's adjourn till 6 o'clock.